Welcome, you absolute legends. I am former friends. I am Pete. I am back, and today I'm going over my from this year so far. So it's just over, nearly two-thirds of the way through the year. My favourite discontinued phrases of the year pick up so far. So discontinuation is a bit of a problem throughout the community. People get annoyed when companies just get rid of phrases that people love. Maybe they're not sold right. Maybe they've got, I don't know, problems with getting ingredients. Like maybe sometimes the laws get changed. Whatever the reason, we as frag heads do get a little bit annoyed. So if I could shine some lights on some of these, and maybe you can find a bottle or two, and maybe add to your collection. This is not me saying you have to go out there and find all these. No, I'm not saying that at all. I think if you can find something that you really, really want out of all these collection, and you simply think, oh, actually, I couldn't mind trying to find that. Yeah, obviously, just remember this is going to be hiked up in price compared to when it was available. That's one thing you've got to be take in mind. And secondly, it's not easy to find. So just have that awareness in your head because, like I say, discontinuation is a problem. But we're going to crack on to the top 12. And starting at number 12 is this little number from 2008. Now, this was discontinued, and then all of a sudden they found a load. And I've no idea what the hell happened there, but that's fine because you know what? It's a great scent. I got paco rabanne Ultra Red. Now this one, oh, it's just awesome. It's got praline, blood orange, tonka, some patchouli, and vanilla. It's just amazing. And honestly, this one is such an underrated fragrance. Sorry, and this one, I think more people should take wherever. If you like Ultra Zest, this is on a very similar vibe of it. I wouldn't say it's a one-to-one. I say this is more like a gourmand than Ultra Zest. Ultra Zest is just a citrus bombshell. This has got more stuff to it. So for me, this is a nice addition. Really good one. I'm happy to have picked up this year. So Ultra Red by Paco Rabanne from 2008. Right, we're going to wait till 2001 for this one, and I was so chuffed to find this one. From the house of Van Cleef Arpels, it's Zanzibar. Now, Van Cleef Arpels do some amazing fragrances, but they've also discontinued a lot of fragrances. And this one is a very spicy, sexy little fragrance. It's got cardamom, coriander, ginger, sandalwood, and some vetiver in it, and it's a very nice fragrance. Back in the day, I think this would have gone really nicely. Again, a bit hard to find now, but if you can find it and you fancy something like that from the old school style of doing woody fragrances, might be for you. But if not, Zanzibar from Van Cleef & Arpels, number 11. Number 10. Now, this has only just been discontinued, so there is bottles of this about. So don't wait if you really want this. From Bulgari, it's aqva atlantique, and this is awesome. Now people do say they get rotten eggs from it. I don't. I just don't see it, and it is so freaking fresh. It's got Sicilian lemon, sage, apple, sea nuts, vetiver, and some sandalwood, and it feels like it's got like a ton of ambroxan in it. I could be wrong on this, but this performs like an absolute monster. Like it literally will project like anything. Sad to see it go. Most of this line's gone. The only one they're keeping is the pour homme, which I'm surprised at. But hey, I've got all of them in here. I've got the tonic. I've got the marine, atlantique. I've got Armara and the pour homme. So I've got all 5 of them. They're great little scents. If you can find it right now, pick them up while you can before the price goes through the damn roof. Number 9. Now this one is still about, and it comes up on discounts from time to time. And it's a really nice one. It's from 2005. It's CK Obsession Night. Now, this can sometimes run you about 20 to 25 quid. Now, that is a bit of a steal for this fragrance. So it's got pear cardamom, which is kind of unusual top notes, but works really nice. Kind of gets that sexy, seductive, ultra mold style vibe. Musk, nutmeg, and some vetiver in this. And this actually, if you wanted a cheap night out fragrance, this for 125 mils for under 20 quid, and you can still find this occasionally, prop up with discounters, might be something to consider. This might be on my full cheapy list because quite frankly it's that good. So Obsession by Night by Calvin Klein. Yes, it's been discontinued, but you can still find it. All right, number 8. Now this is going back to 1998, ironic, and this is from the house that most people absolutely despise. I don't know why. House of Davidoff is Good Life. Now this isn't a spray bottle. I couldn't find one of them, but this has got some amazing notes in it. Fig leaf. I mean, fig leaf in the 90s. I don't know. Many companies would have gone, oh, you know what? Let's use some fig leaf. Probably not. It's got lavender, violet, blackcurrant, amber, and sandalwood, and it is gorgeous scent. Yes, it's a splash bottle, but I do not care. I'm so happy to have this in my collection. Really underrated. Really does smell like you're having a good time out there, enjoying yourself. Maybe having a barbecue, having some mates around. That sort of vibe. Very chilled, very nice. Very nice fragrance. Again, really hard to find. If you can find a bottle of this, well done, because this is an amazing fragrance. Number 8. Number 7. This one kind of threw me when I smelled it because I was not expecting what I got from this. So this one came out in 2013. It's Hugo Boss Red. Now, not many people talk about this one anymore. I barely hear anyone talk about it. But it's a beautiful, like, fruity, very nice, easy to wear fragrance. Definitely sort of thing that you wear in warm weather. So grapefruit, pink pepper, pineapple, and amber are some of the notes in this. And again, great little number. It's sometimes you can find this on eBay coming in about 35-40 quid. And this is a 125ml bottle. Yeah, 125ml bottle for that price. It is a bit of a steal. It's a really good fragrance, and sadly, I think there's obviously so many in Hugo Boss line that they have to axe some of them. This one might be a nice one to pick up if you like a fresh, fruity, easy to wear fragrance. Anyone can wear this. I guarantee you now, anyone who puts this on, you're going to enjoy this one, I think. Hugo Boss Red, my number 7. Number 6, and this one was a steal of a century, and I got this for a great price. It's from Mugler from 2014. It's pure wood. Now this one, I hate the atomizer in this. They're absolute garbage. But oak, vanilla, coffee, patchouli, and some cypress. I got this for about 75 quid. I was so lucky to find this one. The bottle does actually look like a bit of wood, if you can see that. But yeah, full bottle for that price was ridiculous, and it was one of the few I hadn't got, so I was very chuffed to get this one this year. Really good one this year. Pure wood by Mugler from number 6. Right, now we're getting to the big hitters, and like the really big hitters this year. And this one will surprise a lot of people. When it came out in 2013, it was like, well, whatever. From the house of Ferrari, it's leather essence, and I kid you not, this one smells niche. I kid you not. It's so well done. And back in the day, this would run you about 25-30 quid. Oh my. It's got clove, bergamot, leather, cinnamon, and cedar in this. And it just is one of the best fragrances I've smelled from a car brand. I mean, Bentley for Men Intense is good. Bentley for Men, good. This one's up there. It is up there with them. And I honestly, so chuffed to have found this one this year. Ferrari Leather Essence, amazing fragrance. If you've got it, salute you, because this is good stuff. Number 5, that one. Number 4 is a joint effort, because I couldn't put one without the other, and I'll show you why. And it's both from the same house, and it's both from the same line, but they're both awesome in their own way. So this one is Armani Astute and Armani Astute Extreme, and these are amazing. They're both coffee-based scents. Oh God, don't break it. One of these came out in 2007 and 2009, but they were kind of ahead of their time, if I'm going to be honest. It's got coffee, lavender, cardamom, amber, and some cedar, and it's almost very similar, but it's amped up a little bit more with some bergamot and stuff in there. Both are a good scent. If you're liking coffee scents like Halloween Man X, things on that caliber, or pure coffee, these are kind of a little bit up there and slightly different, but both of them are great. The bottle designs are cool. They look great on the shelf. I mean, they're both like got Zippo things. The difference is that's the normal one, and the extreme one's got the black cap. So either one, if you can find either of them, might be worth looking at for. So number 4, Armani Astute and Armani Astute Extreme. Number 3, this possibly could have been the steal of the damn century. Like, literally, I think I got this for about 65 quid. And when you see what it is, you might want to punch my face in. That's fine, I accept that. It's Yves Saint Laurent M7. Now, it's not a full bottle. It's lost about quarter of the juice. Well, no, about 20% of the juice. But, oh my word. It is so ahead of its time from back in the day. From 2002 with Oud going in it. And Tom Ford basically pushed the envelope with this one. Pretty much now, if this came out now, it would be a massive hit. A massive hit. But rosemary, vetiver, musk and amber in this as well. It's a gorgeous scent. I am so lucky to have this in my collection. M7 by Yves Saint Laurent, number 3. And you're going to go, Pete, if that's number 3, what the hell's 2 and 1? I'm going to tell you, 2 and 1 are just ridiculous. Now, number 2, I have got 2 bottles of this now. I was very smart. And from the House of Gucci from 2003, you probably guessed what it is. It's Pour On One. I have 2 50ml bottles of this. I'm so chuffed to have this. Again, this has got a lot of freshness to it. So lemon, petitgrain, sandalwood, oak moss, tonka. It does smell like pencil shavings, and there is Bentley for Men Absolute does smell similar to this if you wanted a cheaper alternative. But if you've got the OG, like I say, a full bottle of that, that's just magic in my world. So, like I say, I've got 2 bottles of this, 100ml. I'll never run out of it. Probably one of the best pickups of the year. But Yves Saint Laurent and this one are amazing. So, I'm very chuffed to have both these. Number 1. Now, this is a recent acquisition, and this has been a nightmare to find. And this came back in 1997, which is well back in the day. But people were saying to me, why did you find this one? So I did. I like a challenge. It's by Dolce & Gabbana, by Man. And this one, my word. I understand now why you will say, go find it. Because it has got very sexy, very spiciness. It's got nutmeg, pepper, tobacco, leather, amber, and gaiac wood. And this is like a very classic, very good men's fragrance. I've only got a 50ml. I do not care. I have got one. So yes, thank you lot for recommending me this one. I think there's about 2 or 3 people who said try and find By Man by Dolce & Gabbana. You were right. This is awesome. So thank you. As always, if you have a fragrance that you think I should try and find and try out, and like obviously new releases are coming out thick and fast, but I'm trying to keep up with that. But if there's a fragrance that you think Pete might want to know about, let me know in the comments. I'm always interested in knowing what you think.